These are the rules of the game. Actions speak louder than words.
Action Sports, only on your World of Champions Supersport. Coming up on Action Sports this month, we relook the best of 2010 as we gear up to the brand new season kicking off next month. Besides the three exciting brands of action cricket, netball and soccer, the 2010 season got underway with Action Sports opening up three new arenas, Roodepoort, Carletonville and Oudtshoorn. Let's take you back and recap those brand new venues.
The gold mining town of Carletonville was developed by various mining companies in 1937. The town is named after long-serving director of Consolidated Goldfields, Guy Carlton Jones.
The Carletonville Action Sports Arena is the first venue of its kind in this traditional mining community 90 kilometers from Johannesburg.
I was part of the Action Sports franchise before. I had the arena in Randburg. We sold in 2008, but I love the sport, and I approached Craig and Bruce, and we asked if we can get back into the business. And when the landlords phoned me and asked if we can do something here, then I jumped at the opportunity.
Fantastic. It's always good to be part of Action Sports, and come to New Arena is great. It's just wonderful to see the sport growing in the country.
Oudtshoorn is also renowned for the Klein Karoo National Arts Festival, but with the opening of the Klein Karoo Action Sports Arena, the locals will have a new place to be from now on.
As Mayor of Oudtshoorn, I'm very keen on sport development, and I think that the action cricket coming to our rural area, and not only cricket but sport, soccer and netball, is going to be a vast improvement with social welfare problems and socialising the farmer and the labourer.
First, Australia and England visited our shores. The Tri-Nations got underway at the exciting Sun City Resort, with the official opening ceremony being staged at the amphitheatre at the foot of the magical palace at the Lost City. Sun City's involvement with this year's event elevated the feel of the tournament to international standards, and the players and supporters were not disappointed. Before the official part of the evening got underway, the dancers lured some of the action netballers out to come and join them in some traditional moves. Swift hand and feet movements are something these guys and girls are used to. Action Sports SACO Bruce Miller welcomed all the teams and officially opened the tournament.
On behalf of the Northwest Province and behalf of South Africa, we welcome all of you, spectators, players, officials, to the opening ceremony of the 2010 Tri-Nation Series. Welcome.
The first final in the seven-a-side tournament we'll look at is that of the ladies under 21s. Here it was South Africa once again up against the defending champions Australia. The locals attacked first and scored the first goal as the supporters in the arena cheered them on. And as the final whistle went, it was the under-21s from Down Under who came up trumps. But for most of these girls, this was their first taste of international action netball, and the experience gained is priceless. Next on court, it was time for the gold medal and final match in the mixed open category. Again, it was South Africa up against Australia, and again, it was the Aussies defending their title they won 2 years ago in their own country. During the round-robin stages of the mixed seven-a-sides, Australia managed to beat the SA team convincingly on both occasions, so the locals knew they were up against it in the final. Halfway through the second quarter, the locals were trailing by 16 goals, and Australia's mixed team was determined to consolidate their position as they struck with yet another goal. They knew if they just kept on playing the way they were, their strong hold on international action netball would continue. But the last scoring opportunity went begging for South Africa, as they too had to settle for a silver medal. The tournament was played in a wonderful spirit all week long, and as the final whistle went, it was time for hugs and handshakes. Confirmation of that scoreline in the mixed category: South Africa 35, Australia 74. The national anthems of Australia and South Africa announced that the men's gold final was about to commence. And after the locals managed to beat the world champions earlier in the round-robin stages, the arena was filled in anticipation of a South African gold medal. As the game got underway, it was South Africa who started the match, but turned over possession immediately. And you don't want to give this Australian men's team attacking opportunities like that. Every time the defending champion scored, Team South Africa came right back to add another goal to their own tally. They took the lead early on, and after only 4 minutes into the match, South Africa was still ahead by 5 goals to 4. At this stage, the men's final was shaping up to be a proper nail-biter, and everyone in the arena could feel it. After a heavy rainstorm hit the area while these guys were on court, the arena suffered a massive power failure, which engulfed it in darkness at a crucial stage of the game. And if they couldn't get some light on court soon, the match would be handed to Australia for leading at the time. More than 90 minutes ticked by, and South Africa's hopes got switched off.
You guys played the sport at a level that we've never seen before. It's really a testament to the sport that we play. It's a testament to all you players that train hard, and it's also you're all a testament to your countries for competing at such a high level.
As the team and individual winners were called up to receive their trophies and medals, it was also time to pose for the photos, which will capture the memories for years to come.
It was quite nice to see everybody standing up. I mean, I made a lot of friends. It's my first tournament, and plus I just wanted to have fun.
I'm very depressed that it's all over. I can't believe we're going home tomorrow. It's been an incredible week. We've had so much fun, made so many friends, and yeah, I just can't believe it's all over.
The first interprovincial tournament for 2010 was held at the Brackenfell Arena in the Western Cape. The juniors netball tournament in the past has always been a highlight of the year, and this one was no exception.
We started with the under 13 age group, right up in every year up until the under 18s. It's a wonderful opportunity for the kids here to come and play and develop their skills. We are breeding, so to speak, a player for our national teams. So by coming to this tournament, they're exposed to good umpiring and a very high level of action and play.
Because of the sheer amount of teams in the 5 age categories, this year's juniors tournament was played over 6 days, with parents, coaches and supporters alike all waiting in anticipation for the finals to get underway. The girls had to get themselves ready for the last matches, which would decide the winners of the various medals that were up for grabs. And as the clock was running out in this one, it was the under-17s from Western Province who managed to hold off the attack from the Western Province under-17 invitational team by winning the gold medal match by 40 goals to 30. The next final we take a look at from the 2010 Juniors Interprovincial Action Netball Tournament is the gold medal game in the girls under-15 category. Here again, it was Western Province in the final, but this time up against the girls from Eastern Gauteng. Easterns kept their nerve and in the dying moments of the game got their noses in front. The buzzer went to the background, and with the score 32 to 31, it was Eastern Gauteng's under-15s who turned their loss earlier in the week in a round robin against Western Province around to take home the gold medal at this year's IPTs.
We lost at one point and we really played well, but we messed up at the end, so yeah. But Easterns played really well.
When we won, I think all that was running through our minds is we worked 3 years for this, playing Western Province every year, and this year's finally our year. But Western Province are a brilliant team, and we're going to have to work hard next year again.
Following the success of the Tri-Nations tournament in Rustenburg, our attention stays with the beautiful sport of netball as we visit the Ball Action Sports Arena for the over and under 30s tournament.
This was the second Interprovincial Action Netball tournament for the season, and here it was the unders and overs who took to the courts in search of national honours. On court here, it was Northerns up against their arch-rivals Eastern Gauteng. Northerns lost on both occasions during the round robin to Easterns, and they badly wanted to turn the tables in this one-all final. With the scores locked at 19-all, Easterns again got their hands on the ball and knew that this might be their only chance to score that winning goal. Easterns took the lead with only a few seconds left on the clock, and all they needed to do was hang on to the ball to avoid a draw in extra time. The buzzer went, and the joy and excitement was clear to see. What a cracker of a final.
Yeah, it was tough, but we had to. We were working very, very hard, and we came through in the end, and we're very grateful for that.
1 minute to play, you're down on the scoreboard, you tie it up, and then the last few seconds must have been nerve-wracking.
Yes, it was. Our heart was pounding, and we knew we had to turn one just to get in front and keep our own centre. And thank goodness for the ref, we saw that contact and turn the ball so that we could get the goal.
With the three big brands of action sports, this year's netball IPTs were up first. The previous two tournaments this year provided us with great action, and it was now up to the Opens categories to prove that they too can play this game at the very highest level. With 6 categories being decided here, a record 42 teams from all over the country made their way up to the Fourways Action Sports Arena in Gauteng, all in search of one thing: IPT gold. With the clock running away now in the under-21 final, Eastern Gauteng managed to keep their hands on the ball. They played to their goal shooter, who took a longish shot at goal. The ball almost stomped dead on the edge of the ring and then dropped in. It is moments like these that turn matches around. Just as they were ready to start again, it was the final buzzer that went in the background, and the win and gold went the way of the underdogs. Eastern Gauteng's under-21 ladies did their province proud as they wrapped up their first gold for this IPT. There's confirmation of the ladies' A category. Ini Ubad from Northern Gauteng was named as the player of the match. In the ladies' B category, it was another gold medal going the way of Northern Gauteng after they beat Western Province in the final. And if we take a look at the men's category, we see that Northerns made it a hat-trick of gold medals after their men's team beat Eastern Gauteng to claim the top spot. Moving away from the Fourways Arena, the players headed to Emperors for the first Action Netball Gala function to end the season off in style. The 3 different netball IPTs were in the books, but it was time to honour those who performed the best, as well as to say thank you to all of those people who made the 2010 Action Netball season one to remember. With the Tri-Nations as well played in this season, it was a great way to end it all with a massive party.
You'll see me more and more. Watch me on the over 30s next year.
It was a fantastic game. It was a very, very tight game. We're looking forward to the whole week. We had a tough tournament with the under-21s. They had a great squad, but we knew it was going to be a tight final.
We got in there, we played our hearts out. We kind of faded away in the last quarter. But I mean, we gave North a good go for their money.
We're very blessed, you know. It's amazing that every year it just grows and grows and grows. And 42 teams is the biggest. It's not the biggest we have. Our juniors is the biggest tournament we have, but this is the biggest open tournament we've ever had. 42 teams from various provinces in 4 categories. It's amazing.
Hi, I'm Sammy Bosse, part of the under-19 Vol team, and we will see you right after the break.
Still to come, we continue to look at the best of the 2010 season with action soccer and cricket on the menu, so stay tuned.